Hey guys, welcome to Cool Bits, where we point out our favorite small video game moments. A cool bit can be a secret, an Easter egg, or just a small detail that really resonated with us. And this time, we'll be taking a look at some easily missed details in the land of Hyrule in Sonic Lost World. Okay, so Sonic Lost World's Zelda Zone is more of a hodgepodge of assorted Zelda icons than it is actually based on any single game. I mean, you have Link riding a Lost Wing from Skyward Sword, in front of the castle from Twilight Princess, all in a world filled with enemies like the Style Children and Deku Scrubs from Ocarina of Time. And you thought the timeline was a mess before Sonic rolled in. So yeah, the Zelda Zone clearly isn't based on any Zelda game in particular, but that doesn't mean it can't pay homage to perhaps one Zelda game a little more than the others, at least when it comes to the world itself. Okay, so you probably don't need me to tell you that the grassy area here represents Hyrule Field. After all, it's a field, and it clearly leads to Hyrule Castle off in the distance. But there really isn't anything about it that links it to a specific game. And the same goes for the nearby body of water too, which as you may have already guessed, probably represents Lake Hylia. It's not like Zelda has a ton of well-known bodies of water after all. So like with Hyrule Field, there's really nothing distinct about Lake Hylia here either. It's just a body of water with two islands connected by bridges that feature some Deku Scrubs, a stone structure, and a tree. So nothing terribly remarkable. Except for pretty much everything I just said. Because as it turns out, Ocarina of Time's Lake Hylia is set up in nearly the exact same way. An island in the middle featuring a large tree? Check. A smaller island just before it that features a stone structure? Check. And both islands are connected by a pair of bridges? Check and check. Okay, yeah, this could all be a coincidence so far. Using bridges to reach islands isn't exactly an outrageous concept. But what about the fact that those islands and bridges are also positioned exactly as they are in Ocarina of Time too? Check it out. In both cases, the first bridge extends from the mainland to the small island, from which a second bridge extends left at about a 67-degree angle to the second larger island with a tree. Yeah, there's no way that setup happened by accident. Okay, but what about those Deku Scrubs? Specifically, the three on the small island here. They weren't there in the original game. Unless, that is, you moved the stone on that island to find a secret grotto where you would then find, yep you guessed it, 3 Deku Scrubs. Who knew? So the fact that the Lake Hylia here so closely matches the one from Ocarina of Time really shows the attention to detail that the developers invested into the Zelda Zone, especially because it's something most players wouldn't even notice. And we think that's a pretty cool bit. And that wraps it up for this episode of Cool Bits for Sonic Lost World. Now let us know if you have any cool bits of your own by posting in the comments, and you may feature it in a future episode. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned to Game Explained for more cool bits and other things gaming too.